I used to think most of my purchases were necessary, not luxuries, just part of normal adult life. But when I looked closer, I realized a lot of them were just habits I never questioned. Some things weren't needs at all. They were wants dressed up in responsible clothing. And the scary part is how automatic it all felt, like swiping a card was just muscle memory. I had to ask myself a hard question. Am I buying this for my real life or for an imaginary version of me? The first place I saw this clearly was my gym membership. I thought paying more would somehow turn me into someone disciplined. But expensive equipment doesn't build consistency, it just builds monthly charges. Then there were the clothes I bought for the future me, outfits that looked like growth but felt like a costume. I'd wear them once or twice, then they'd just hang there, silent proof of who I thought I should be. So I stopped buying for the person I hoped to become and started buying for who I actually am. The next category was social spending, the automatic cocktail at dinner. Half the time I didn't even want the drink, I just didn't want to feel out of place. And when I skipped it, nothing dramatic happened. The night went on just fine. Then there were the let's get drinks friendships, not close friends, just social maintenance that quietly drained money and energy. When I chose sleep over small talk, my life didn't shrink, it actually improved. I also fell for the trendy neighborhood trap, paying more rent to live near stores that charged even more money. Then I noticed how much of my spending started with an email. A sale alert turns into a click, which turns into a cart, which turns into regret. So I unsubscribed, completely, not selectively. And once the noise stopped, the impulse slowed down too. Fast fashion was another quiet leak in my budget. Cheap clothes that felt exciting for a week and disappointing for a year. Something being 40% off doesn't make it worth owning. Fewer, better pieces made my closet calmer. Skipping small add-ons like drinks didn't feel restrictive, it felt intentional. I started realizing that control feels better than indulgence. Watching my numbers stabilized was more satisfying than any impulse purchase. Every decision became a choice between impulse and control. And sometimes control just meant saying no without drama. I replaced some paid habits with simple, free ones. Quiet mornings beat loud nights more often than I expected. Letting go of things felt lighter than keeping them. Donating what I didn't need created space I didn't know I wanted. Slowly, the downward trend in spending felt empowering. I had more mental clarity once I wasn't constantly justifying purchases. I felt more like myself in simple clothes than in statement pieces. Grocery trips became about essentials, not entertainment. Even smaller receipts felt like quiet wins. Peace started replacing the rush of buying. Canceling recurring expenses felt like reclaiming authority. Ignoring invitations I didn't want to accept became easier. Walking home without feeling financially stretched felt different, calmer. Putting my wallet away intentionally felt symbolic. It wasn't about restriction, it was about locking in self-respect. The basics started to feel enough. And in the end, cutting these things didn't shrink my life, it clarified it.
For deeper financial insights and strategies that actually move the needle, subscribe to Profit Pulse. Like this video if you found value, and turn on notifications so you never miss an opportunity to grow smarter with your money.